Man, I have to figure something out for this video. Like, I have to keep it with what I'm doing. You know, like, let's look at the trending page. Alright, Travis Scott, so I can't rap. NBA, can't play basketball for the life of me. Good Mythical Morning, I can't drink. What else? Spaghetti tacos, yeah, no. Philip DeFranco, I don't think I have. Yeah, no, I just can't. Pepsi Super Bowl, yeah, we're gonna move on from that Super Bowl. That was, yeah. WWE, I don't feel like fake fighting. You guys already know what I look like, so I can't really stick a marshmallow on my head, I don't think. We're gonna move on from the whole Kylie Jenner situation. Samsung Galaxy S10 model. Yeah, I don't feel like dropping a couple $100 on a phone. Marvel Studios, I don't have a budget like that. SpongeBob. Yeah, no. Better phone, Wi-Fi, yeah, okay. Wait a second, didn't we? Hold on. Good Mythical Morning, don't these guys do, like, podcasting and stuff? Maybe we could talk a little bit about podcasting? Because they have a pretty big deal going on, huh? Yeah, you know what? Let's do that, podcasting. Alright, here we go. Hi, my name is Licursi, and I'm here to help you get your podcast up and running in no time at all. So it's exciting because a podcast has changed my life in so many different ways, whether it be learning what's going on in the world, but also the motivational stuff that helps me out with my personal life. It even helps out my good friend Elon Musk here.
Alright, so Elon, to kick off this interview, I've heard you like anime. What are your views on the ending of Evangelion? Elon, are you okay? Are you okay? Can you hear me? What's going on?
So although I didn't get extra knowledge about anime, podcasting has helped me make a better connection with my goals in life, but more than that, it even helped open up so many new doors and opportunities for me to take a look at, and it has opened my eyes to the world around me. From looking into public speaking, to hearing about the process of writing books, to even the motivational stuff from Arnold Schwarzenegger that gets me out of the bed in the morning, and all the other things like that too. So I'm excited that you're diving into podcasting as well. Now, to start out with in this video, we're going to be talking about equipment and software and all the things you might need to get set up and running on a budget. I'm not going to make you spend a bunch of money on all these big random boxes, which, yes, they can be useful, and they will help, but actually you don't need that to get started anymore. I want to remove all the overwhelm and distraction of expensive gear for you and just get you going right away with the basics of what you'll need. Also, make sure you stick around to the end because I'm going to give you exactly what you need to figure out how the mandatory items for your podcast that you need and how you'll be able to make a living off of podcasting and the gear you just put money into. So let's just dive right in with the equipment that we're going to need, starting off with a microphone. So obviously we're starting a podcast here and people are going to be listening to your voice the entire time. So you want to make sure you have the right tool that can help best send that voice over to the person's ear when they're listening to your show. So you can have the best content in the world, but if it doesn't sound great, people aren't going to be giving their time to you. They're not going to want to listen for that long because it's not going to sound that great. So now there's a wide range of microphones available to you to help you produce your podcast, and you can spend anywhere between $20 for a cheapo mic or even thousands of dollars for the best sounding broadcasting type microphone. For your podcast, though, again, I want to make things easy for you, and I want to make sure that you don't need any of the external boxes and all the cords. Yes, all the cords. Jesus, all the cords. Yeah, professional broadcasters use all this stuff, but the thing is, we live in a time where you don't need all that stuff to sound like a pro anymore. So the microphone that I would recommend that you start out with, the one I'm going to pop on the screen in a couple seconds, like maybe now, which is the Audiotechnica ATR 2100. The price of the microphone is under $100, which is awesome. It also comes with a stand, a USB cord, and an XLR connection. Now the beauty of this microphone is that you won't actually need the XLR cable and all the mixers and all those other things that professional broadcasters use in their setup. All you need is a USB connection, which it comes with, to your computer to help. You sound great when you're connected right to the USB. You don't have to deal with the mixers. All you have to do is plug it in and it'll sound good. It also comes with a little mic stand, which I would actually recommend replacing with the next item that we're going to talk about. Instead of using a stand, I would recommend using one of these boom arms for your mic. I'm going to pop it up on the screen in 3, 2, 1. This allows you to connect your microphone and hook down the boom to your desk using one of the clamps. And then you're able to keep your microphone close to your face and keep it off your desk. And overall, it allows you to be more flexible and all around for your podcast, especially when you're talking with guests. You're turning, you can just pull the mic rather than having to slide it across the table and risk having all the weird noises that come with it. Now, in addition to that, I would also recommend what is called a shock mount. Now, a shock mount allows the microphone to be suspended sort of in midair, and what this does is it allows for the vibrations from your table and your computer and any other equipment that you might have on your desk, and it keeps it from banging on your microphone a little bit, and it allows the vibrations to be absorbed by these little rubber bands that come in it that hold around the microphone. So it's not in your mic, it just surrounds it and allows to get rid of all the vibrations and all the little noises that might come from when it moves and shakes. Then finally, the last thing you're going to need is something that helps you reduce the plosives. Now you may ask what plosives are. I know it sounds a little weird. Plosives are the B words and P words. When you blow into the microphone with those letters, it will create a popping sound. And you do not want that. So you can use what is called a pop filter or something like a windscreen to help stop the plosives from happening. And since you need to plug it into a USB, you may need a dongle as well, just to let you guys know. Now, to move into how you guys can make money from your podcast, especially after putting money into all the things that you just spent to make your podcast sound great. So number one is products, whether it be digital, physical, or affiliate. Products, you know, have the ability to have an audience at your disposal now. So to market your own products, whether it be digital or physical, a book or an ebook, once you have been podcasting, you have started to learn the tools of the trade and are now able to help teach your audience what you have learned and all the pitfalls you have experienced. You also have the ability to use affiliate marketing, which is promoting other people's products, such as driving traffic to a website, and you're taking a small percentage of the income of the sales. Now let's get into something that people don't know all too much about. And now, some of you might say you know what I'm about to say, but I'm going to assume that you don't because it's actually not all too popular. What I'm talking about is consulting. There's a website I recommend called clarity.fm. It is a paid video chat where you can set a rate for each minute and people can schedule a call with you and talk, ask questions, or whatever they want to do on the call. This is a great way of talking with your audience on a more personal level and to also bring more information to people looking into starting podcasts. And it also makes it worth your while because you're still getting paid to do it and you're still making money because of it. We're also going to move into something that's actually a little bit more related, except rather than it being over video chat, it's actually public. We're going to be talking about public speaking. So public speaking, some people have a big fear of public speaking. You know, visualize the audience in their underwear. Do anything you can to make sure that you don't freak out on stage. But the thing is as you get more comfortable talking with your audience live on your podcast, the more you'll feel comfortable with public speaking. And this opens up plenty of opportunity to collaborate with people for pay and to make appearances as well and get your name out there. Whether it be hitting up on a radio host or just going and talking in parks, libraries, just conventions. Conventions would be one of your biggest ones, especially if you move your podcast onto YouTube. One of my favorite podcasting deals that also makes money with live events is No Jumper. Make sure to check him out, Adam22. Cool dude. And also, we're going to be moving into hosting your own live events. This is where Adam22 and No Jumper ties in really, really well. So you'll be hosting your own live events both on YouTube and Twitch, and they have ways for the audience to pay and donate during the video, and it can make it so that certain things happen once people hit like a like goal or subscriber goal, or they just want to interact with you and say, hey, how you doing? So by hosting live events, you can have people interact with you on a level above the rest, as there will be a note pushed when they actually donate, so it'll, you know, say what they want to say, so on and so forth. And last but not least, although this is a little bit more tedious and it's only if you feel comfortable, is Patreon. The last thing I recommend, and this is only if you feel comfortable with this, is Patreon. Once you have an audience, you can directly talk with people and you can reach out and say, hey guys, you know, I'd like to create better content. and I was hoping if you guys like to donate and allow me to create better content for you guys. So if you feel like having people like donate to you and you feel comfortable doing that, I do recommend it, setting it up. You know, that's something that you'll be able to choose, and it's all up to the people whether they want to donate or not. So that's all, folks. Thanks for watching, and make sure to hit the like and subscribe and hit that bell notification. And don't forget to check out some of the gear. I recommend it in the description below. Make sure to check it out. See ya.